Hello, first graders. It's Mrs. Croissant. Hopefully, my class and Ms. Zach's class is joining me today for our first ever literature study. So that's kind of a big fancy word that really just means we're going to look at some of our favorite authors and read their books. And I told my class, definitely come because the first author we're going to be looking at and reading about is where is he? Mo Willems. And you know Mo Willems from his Pigeon books. You know Mo Willems from his Pig and Elephant books. He's written quite a few other books too that we will be taking a peek at. Today we're going to start off with our Pigeon book. This is Pigeon. And the title of this book is Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. And there's a punctuation mark here at the end. This is called an exclamation point. And in my class, we say that you use this when you want to maybe shout something or say something really strongly. You're not just telling somebody, you are forcefully, strongly telling them. So in here, don't let the pigeon drive the bus. They really want you to feel strongly about that. We're going to not only read these stories, but we're going to talk about some of the things that Mo Willems does in his books that make it really fun for us to read them. So we're going to talk about his craft. What are the ways that he uses certain things in his books over and over again? And we're also going to talk about his characters and maybe the lesson or the message that the author wants us to get from these stories. So let's go ahead and get started reading one of my all-time favorite books, Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. And it's the words and the pictures are by Mo Willems. So here's our bus. You can see who is behind the wheel. Yikes, that's not what I want my driver to look like, huh? Scary. Hi, I'm the bus driver. Listen, I've got to leave for a little while, so can you watch things for me until I get back? Thanks. Oh, and remember, don't let the pigeon drive the bus. I love how he starts this off. And off he goes. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought he'd never leave. Hey, can I drive the bus? Please. I'll be careful. I'll tell you what. I'll just steer. My cousin Herb drives a bus almost every day. True story. Vroom, vroom, vroomy, vroom, vroom. Pigeon at the wheel. No? I never get to do anything. I've got an idea. Let's play Drive the Bus. I'll go first. Come on, just once around the block. I'll be your best friend. How about I give you $5? No fair. I bet your mom would let me. And I'm grabbing another book, boys and girls. I'm so sorry about that. I did not peek all the way through and see that a page was torn out. What's the big deal? It's just a bus. I have dreams, you know. Fine. Look at his little face. Fine. Let me drive the bus! I'm back. You didn't let the pigeon drive the bus, did you? Great. Thanks a lot. Uh-oh. Bye. Oh. Hey. What is he thinking about? All right, boys and girls, I love Mo Willems' books. One thing that I really enjoy about his books, and he does this throughout almost every book that he writes. I'm going to show you. He has these little lines. And let me scooch over here. One technique that he uses a lot are these motion lines. And he puts them throughout the book. Look, they're all over here. They're here, 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 here. And what these lines are telling us, look, here, here. When he's driving, they're around the wings. And they show us how the pigeon is moving. They show us that he is moving. And let's see. And how he is moving. So here he is around his wings. You can see that he's moving his wings like he's driving the bus. And here he is flapping his wings. It shows us movement. So we can understand how he's moving, why he's moving, where he's moving. Those motion lines tell us movement. I want us to pay attention to that when we are reading Mo Willems. All right. Today, I want us to take a peek right up here. I have a little poster. And the title was Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. And I want us to think about who were the characters in that story. Who were the characters in Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus? Well, we had the pigeon, right. else did we have in here? Who was the very, very, very first character we met? Yeah, the bus driver. So we had the bus driver. And we had Pigeon. We just had two characters in this story. Tomorrow, we are going to, or not tomorrow, next week, we will be reading another story about Pigeon. And then I want us, when we do that, to really talk about the lesson and the message that Mo Willems is teaching us through Pigeon. All right. If you were in my class, you got a piece of paper that looks like this. And it says, let's draw the pigeon. And I'm going to teach you how to draw this pigeon. Now, mind you, I'm not good at drawing. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I'm not. I never have been. I'm going to do my very best to teach you how to draw this pigeon. So if you have this paper, you can practice on this paper. You can also just practice on any old paper that you have. So the first thing you're going to do at the top of your paper, so that means up here, not down here, you're going to draw a circle. Just a circle. Now you're going to draw another smaller circle inside of this one. So kind of like a donut. There we go. Now, you're going to darken, and remember, you don't need a marker like I have. I just happen to have this in my hand. You can use a pencil, a color crayon, it doesn't matter. Now you're going to place an eyeball inside of that little circle. So go ahead and darken in the eyeball inside the small circle. It can be in the middle, up, down, to one side. Okay, now we're going to make an M. But this M is going to be sideways. It's going to be the beak. So I'm going to come over here on the side and go, ooh, 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 ooh. So there's my little M, my beak. Now we're going to draw two straight lines down. These two straight lines are going to be his neck. And I'm going to take my pen and draw two lines across. Okay. Now, I'm going to do the body. Let's see. It's a little bit, maybe like an ice cream cone. It's a little bit of a circle and a triangle. So here it goes. I'm going to do a half circle, and then I'm going to do my triangle. So I probably could have made this a little bit more here and then done the triangle. So it's a circle, and then halfway through it changes its mind and it decides to become a triangle. Draw two lines for his legs. And then you can make two V's at the bottom with a line in between for his little feet. And also give him a wing. There you go. And now you have a pigeon. You can continue practicing your pigeon on your paper. You can keep this at home. You do not have to turn this in if you don't want to. Or you can turn it in. If you turn it into me, I will put it up in the classroom. If you keep it, you can put it in your room. Boys and girls, I'm really excited that you joined me for our first author study. We will be reading more Mo Willems and taking a deep dive at the craft, at the things Mo Willems does, and the different stories that he has written. All right, kiddos, it was great seeing you. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.